Greetings, River Lady here, and it's May 6th and high time that I got out into my garden and fed my hydrangea plants. I've already handled the pruning. I have lots of growth on the old wood, growth coming up on the new wood, but I do need to feed these plants. I'm about 3 weeks behind. I can blame it on my hip. Can't blame it on the COVID-19 virus because that didn't stop me from getting outside. Just my new left hip stopped me. Okay, so it's time to feed the plants. And if you follow my videos, you know that during the spring and summer, I use a water-soluble plant food. I'm partial to Mir Acid, which is made by Miracle-Gro. You don't have to use that. This is not a paid endorsement. You can use any water-soluble plant food. I prefer water-soluble at this time of the year because I don't have to worry about it building up in the soil. I actually like feeding my plants every other week, and that's what you can do with water-soluble foods. It's very zen-like to be out with the plants and feeding them. If you prefer a hands-off approach, you can just get yourself one of the extended release plant foods that are on the market. Hydrangeas are acid-loving plants, so you do want a food that's for acid-loving plants. Okay, so all I do is I take a gallon jug full of water, put that over there, and I have my Mir Acid in a jar, and it's pretty simple. For a gallon, I just need a scoop. So let me put this so you can see it. And then I just let it disperse, and I'm going to sprinkle it around the plant, not going into the root ball, but going around the plant, basically following the drip line of the plant. One of the ways you can help a water-soluble plant food disperse into the soil is to moisten the soil first, which Mother Nature did for me last night. We had a gentle rain. And then you just want to go and rough up the soil a little. This helps to eliminate any runoff because we want the plant food to go into the roots. You don't want to dig too deep. Hydrangeas have a top shallow root system. They do send roots down about 6 inches into the soil, but they also have very shallow roots at the top of the soil. And if you dig too deep, you're going to ruin those roots. So you just want to roughen the soil up a little, just so that the water will percolate through. So depending on the plant's size, I will feed it 1 gallon to 2 gallons of food. For a plant this size, I'm going to put in 1 gallon of food. When you water your plants, you want to avoid getting water on the leaves. Mother Nature gets water on the leaves when she rains, but for everyday watering, you want to water from the base. That's it for this part. The next thing you have to do is you have to put some mulch around the plant, which will help to keep the moisture in. Hydrangeas like to have a dampened soil. I'm not going to say they want wet soil, but they do like to have their roots damp. That's really all there is to it, to feeding your hydrangeas in the springtime and throughout the summer. Oh, one more thing. This plant food that I use, Mir Acid, can also be used to feed all types of hydrangeas. So smooth hydrangeas, panicle hydrangeas, oak leaf hydrangeas, all types of macrophylla hydrangeas. So stay safe, wear your masks, practice social distancing if you can, be kind, and happy gardening.